I'm at Sepalak, the Rehabilitation Center for Orangutans. This is a center where baby orangutans are taken. Once they've been rescued, they've either been sold as exotic pets or found orphaned. They try and take them back and put them into the wild. And orangutans are one of the most endangered species in the world. And Borneo is the only place in the world where they live. And so it's really important that every orangutan's life be saved if possible. And of course, it's really important as well that we save the habitat, because these orangutans have 94.6 of the same DNA as we do, so they're very close to us in terms of the way they are, and they're one of the few great apes in the world, and they are important to us as well because one of the main researchers for orangutans is a woman named Birute Galdikas, and she's a Canadian. It's 10 o'clock and the orangutans have just started to arrive. What's very exciting is that there's a mother with a very small baby, and then of course there's a younger one coming in on the ropes. One of the ways you can tell that they're coming is you see the ropes starting to move, and then you'll know that they're arriving. You may not be able to see it, but they're being fed things like leaves. There's some carrots there. They usually have some bananas, and usually they have milk as well for the young ones. What we're seeing behind here, up in the treetop, is an orangutan, a mother with a baby. And it's very unusual to see them in the wild, so we're having a very, very lucky day. And it's in a tree feeding. This tree's got a ripening fruit on it. It's just amazing. So we've been at this wonderful rainforest lodge, the Suko Rainforest Lodge, for 2 days, and we've had the unbelievable experience of seeing orangutans in the wild. How common is it to see orangutans in the wild?
In Kinabatangan, they estimated 700 to 800 individuals, the highest concentration in Sabah. To see them in the wild is not really easy, and also that figure is not really accurate. It's more like estimations. The nest will give them the estimated population based on the density. They do build 4 different types of nests.
So what you're saying is that because orangutans build so many nests, the population could be double or triple the real number.
Yes.
Why are there so few orangutans left?
It's because of loss of habitat. From 1975 to 1995, from 28.9 million hectares of forest, it goes to 0.03.
So what is helping in terms of conservation? How are you getting help?
For me, one of the best conservation tools is ecotourism. Like your group coming to our place, it's not only give us beneficial potential based on tourism, but the pressure for everybody, include the government people, to keep the forest. Because you're coming here for orangutan, and surely orangutan need habitat to live on. And without the pressure of this, the power for keeping the forest is not, the stress to keep the forest is not high compared before. So for me, one of the best conservation tools, of course, for sure, is ecotourism.